moving that. Sorry. All right. Yep, the title is correct. So I think I got tabs open for YouTube that are probably playing. You guys can't see, but if I go up here, I got a comic that I just released on Webtoon. If you guys want to check it out, it's in the description. It's really short. Hopefully everything's showing up right. Yep. Gotta go back to the top. I have a colored version that's gonna be released. This is the first page, and I did a technique with the eraser on one of the apps that I use that it already has a little brush tool that makes it look like ripped pages. It samples the shading, and I did take this picture with my phone, and I decided to use the shadow samples from the paper to let it chip away and tear at the page like it looks like it's a torn out page versus if it was just a square. It has more character and more attitude that way. Alright, I gotta text my rental person. It's just getting too crazy. That guy down the hall. He's like gargling and screaming, and I need to stop. Joe text Caitlin about it. Like a long paragraph. Sounds like he's having an aneurysm or a seizure. Uh, I got caught up today talking to my girlfriend today. So my dad, he's trying to talk to me. All right. So yeah, comment. Let's try to get back to the focus here. Oof. Yeah, if you guys want to check it out, I'd appreciate it. That's all I wanted to get at was, and also try to work on it some more today. I recolored that. You see how dark it looks? I lightened it up to make his mustache look like this. There's some things I need to touch up on, but I like I was saying, how it looks like a torn off page, little bits and pieces, versus less of a stylized look. So like it kind of pops, catches your attention to read. You know, this is literally just taken from, if you go on like Google and find like the story of Jesus, one of the PDFs. Hold on. So yeah, you can see here. So I'm texting my dad. Sorry, I'm trying to give him information on what's been going on with my day. I don't want him to feel bad because he wanted to talk, and I talked to him yesterday, and he said if we schedule another time, and I said next week. But like I was talking about, you can see there's a character back here, and he said he came out here to be tempted by the devil. Which I wanted to have an indication, like there's something looming right back there, you know, just in the distance, and he doesn't quite see him. You know, he's looking off. He doesn't see it. You know, and he says, left the Jordan, his face lighted by the glory of God, but after he wandered beyond to the desert. I added that because it sounded better than the original wording, which it still is the same meaning. It just makes more sense that this glory disappeared, and it fits the spacing. That's another thing. I said the amount of words I had didn't fit, and it didn't read right for this particular panel. If it was all together, they read fine, but I wanted it to just be a standalone statement that works a bit better. So it's like he wandered a bit further into the desert and the glory disappeared. I don't want to change the word like drastically. If I add anything, it's literally just more of a slight nuance of detail that is like indication, go figure, no duh, of course he's going further into the desert. So why not say that? Because there's no indication fully. It's like, that's kind of why I added it. And I did reference the Jesus of Nazareth eyes for these eyes because it was like the only one that I could think of that fits the narrative, at least the look. This is literally taken from when he is about ready to go on the cross. This look of his face, where he looks up and he says, "It's accomplished." That's kind of what this is referenced from. And then this is referenced from actually what I feel like Jesus really looks like. This shape or this structure of the face is this kind of gruff working man. Like I wanted to get the whole posture, the whole body in frame so that you get the full context of what his body looks like. He's got wide shoulders. You know, he's not a weak dude, you know, by any means. But he's not particularly super tall either, but he's strong. That's what I wanted to indicate here. So I tried my best. All right, Dad said it's all right. I said thank you. It's like I don't want to have to let him down or like reschedule stuff, but yeah, my day's been a mixture of waking up feeling like I didn't want to do anything today, and then also trying to get myself in gear. But I do feel I remember I talked about an evil spirit in this house. Remember I talked about that? That's still happening. There's still something here that's affecting me in my day, and I'm praying against it. I'm trying. And the more I'm praying against things or praying for things, I feel the presence of Jesus or God at my job. It's specifically at my job. That's the weirdest part. It's not weird, it's a good thing. And I'm like, is this real? Is this actually happening? And there's just been too many not coincidences. We don't use that word. Signs, moments of something like an intentional, something's moving, something's happening. Like I can't fully explain it. And then I get like these intuition thoughts that just make sense all of a sudden. And as you can see, I also added a gradient between the dark green and the light green so that they transition when you scroll between each other, so they don't feel totally disconnected, that they feel like, since this is cut off in space, that they are just kind of very loosely placed together images. But yeah. This is just part one. I actually have all the images ready to go. Do I have this all up? That's right, I have this all up so you guys can see. So it says the worlds were upon him. Its face shows sorrow and anguish as man had never felt. Sorry. And this one was difficult. So when I drew him, I actually referenced someone else's face of a person I knew. He had hernia, and I just remember his he had a very like large nose. And whenever he would kind of not be feeling good, he would make this kind of expression. So I kind of did a remix with the hair. This is why in some images he looks a little different, because I'm referencing in my mind different faces and different people of things that I've seen from my own experiences. I tried to draw teeth and it didn't quite render correctly here, but I wanted to indicate like he's wincing right now. He's kind of snarling at what he's feeling because it's so intense for him that even he can't hide this expression, that Jesus doesn't look like Jesus anymore for a moment. Like he looks like a different person because of what he's going through, that his face is crumpling up. It's kind of, he's got tears running down his face. I got some tears here. It's all within the simple line work. This was done with a ballpoint pen just to indicate things that you need to see. That he was suffering for sinners. I used these are done within a few apps. So there's an eraser app. There's an image editing app I use. It's not Pixel. I forget which one it's called. There's an image editor that I use to get the lines to look sharper. And then I use a text on photo, and there's already a font in there called Hebrew, and I just knew that was the right font. It was like a no-brainer. I was scrolling through all the cultural ones. As soon as I saw the Hebrew, the shaky like letters, I put it on there, and it was like took me 2 seconds, and I knew it was the right font. There's no question. This fits. It has that hard-hitting like look that if I were to use a different font, it wouldn't blend with the story as well. So that's kind of what we're working on right now, currently. Oh, this was my drink I made. I made it with a dragon fruit, like actual chunks of dragon fruit, V8 mango, orange mango. Was it orange mango? I forget. Let me get them. They're in the garbage, but I can get them out. I got Tropical Punch body armor. Peach mango, sorry, not orange mango. Peach mango V8 mixed with body armor, Tropical Punch. Those always go good together. Or you get the orange mango body armor. But it kind of has a redundancy of the flavor. You feel like it's a little much, but it's not too bad. It still tastes great. But there's more going on with this flavor, with the dragon fruit mixed in. It just has it's got a lot going for it. I also got some bad news. I also want to pull up my comic to show you guys what the future pages are going to look like. They're all kind of jumbled up on just cards. I have lots of cards, I realize. These were just set aside, and they were going to be given away like a stack of just note cards. So I was like, I need to keep these. I just started sneezing. Okay. Let's see here. Something's going on with the frame rate. I need to go back to 60. Okay. So you can see these are all jumbled. There's actually numbers on the back. Like and the handwriting is not great, which I'm going to fix it. I use the eraser. I cut all that out, and I place in the words. So let's get these in number order, because it's like now you're seeing the ending of the story, which we're already 5 pages in technically. So need 5. This is 5. Okay. So that's 5. As you can see here, it says, by prayer and fasting, he was able to brace himself for the blood-stained path he must set himself on. And also, Satan knew where he was. And, so he said, over the Savior had gone, so he went to tempt him. We're seeing the before. We're saying he's here, he's being watched. We might be even seeing him from the perspective. Either way, this is him alone, and it's an indication, of foreshadowing. This is 5, 6. I need 7. Why is this 7? How does that work? I have a problem with this. Nine. That's 6. This might be 6. Yeah, I think I misnumbered. This has to be 6 if that's lined up like that. And that's 7. Okay. That's the second page. The whole second page, just 3 images. So he's sitting alone, so he's going to tempt him, then he shows up. Boom. This character just sitting like a shadow sitting beside him. I'm going to fix the shadow like lighting. It's just I wanted to get some black in there just to indicate what's up. And I want to try to match these as much as possible so it doesn't feel like too much of a crazy transition. And then we move on to the bottom part where he says he did not invite temptation, and he wanted to be alone that he might contemplate his work. So you can tell he's kind of like, it's hitting him hard right now. That's the whole point of that page. So that's 7. 8. So this is the next page. Need 9. This has to be 9. 9. 10. Next page has got a lot going on right here. You can already tell, like, what the heck is that? That's obviously Eve from Adam and Eve. Not the store. But the story. Okay, that was pretty bad. This has got a lot of dialogue, which I gotta work on. Like, that. I even made a mistake right here, the temptation. I had to actually rework the failed words and rewrite them using the pen and put them in darker so you didn't see the mistake. And I did it so clever, you can't even almost not tell that I made a mistake there. I was actually surprised that I was able to hide it with moving the lines around. But you can see that's an H, and I turned it into an E. So, yeah. I wrote the twice, obviously, the. I was like, what? So, Christ came to be the example of obedience in the wilderness. After fasting 40 days, he would not even to obtain food depart from the will of his Father. One of the temptations that overcame our first parents was temptation, the temptation to indulge appetite. By this long fast, Christ was to show that appetite could be brought under control. This is all from the story of the 40-day chapter in the story of Jesus, which I downloaded from the PDF. But I didn't want to always copy all of it directly, but for the most part I did, because it is directly, the story from the Bible. So I'm using as much as I can, and then I'm showing like an image of him, being strong, staying vigilant. And then we show, Eve picking an apple. There's a snake. There's some plants. I didn't want too much information in this image so it's not unreadable. I need the simplicity of the plants and the tree. Satan tempts men to indulgence because this weakens the body and beclouds the mind. Quick example, quick reference, good shot. It's simple enough. And then we go to this very intense image where obviously we know who that is. That's the devil right there. And it says, then he knows that he can the more easily deceive and destroy them. And they show him destroying this person. This person's obviously in total anguish. They have no hair on their body. They're hiding their face. They're obviously like in a terrible, terrible state right now. And he's just laughing. There's kind of like an indication of flames or something in the background. He's got his hands, But from biblical reference to how he's described, this is what he looks like. I'm going from the biblical reference, not what we do in movies usually. So he looks like a dragon or a snake, or it's sort of like a mixture of a demon, dragon, snake with I was trying to get either 7 horns or 9 horns. I ended up going 9 because I was like, well, there's 9 gates of hell. I was trying to reference things here to showcase that is a accurate, numerical and shape of what he would probably look like, And it's kind of scary, but I didn't want it to be too scary. It has to keep it sort of simple and shadowed. So that's 10. Now we got 11. This is 12. 11, 12, 13. Here's the next page. So we're just kind of covering over all the next pages I need to work on. Right here. You can't see that on the camera. So I got Jesus standing. There's even more long dialogue for this top image. Got some birds, got the sun, got some clouds. And I did kind of do a Gandalf, you shall not pass kind of thing, shepherd vibe with it. So here it says, but Christ's example teaches us that every wrong desire must be overcome. Our appetites are not to rule us. We must rule them through the power of Christ who gives us our daily bread. So specifically, his appetite. And then something told me, I know it's probably God to add, he gives us our daily bread. Jesus is God. God is a part of that process. So it says, our appetites are not to rule us. We must rule them through the power of Christ. Power of Christ who gives us our daily bread. I wasn't barely even thinking. I just randomly added that and knew it was right. But that's not directly written. But that's another scripture in the Bible that God gives us our daily bread. And we shall not live by bread alone. So there's something going on with that I just left it, and I like it because it makes sense. And then when Satan first appeared, he looked like an angel of light, which I kept it real simple on the top here. And there's a large image, but there's a little indication there. Something's not right. He looks like an angel. He's using the sun to block out, make him look better than he really looks. That's also an indication of deception. Even though Jesus has the sun behind him, it's like the same thing here. Obviously, I just use that again. I like drawing kind of light shapes, but I wanted to indicate that he's not, what he seems, that he's a deceiver. And Jesus is sitting here looking up at him. So here's a funny thing. I forgot to draw the stick and in his hand, and I forgot to draw, I just drew him hunched over. Then I realized I just drew the stick if I draw it that was last. That it's you can't cross the line. It's a small joke, but it's not a joke. But you know what I mean? You cannot pass this. I decided to just put it on the ground. I need the stick still there. I'm not going to not have it. Just have it disappear from the one entire comic. That's going to be annoying. So then he claimed to be a messenger from heaven. Which, I mean, I wanted to make him look sort of smirky but suspicious, looking at him like, okay, you know. It was kind of difficult, but I think I kind of pulled it off for the most part. All right. This is 13. Okay. This 15. This 14. 16, 17. So this is page 5. Page 5 is 4 images, just like we started with. So he bends down, says, "It is not the will of your Father that you should suffer," when all you need to do is just be willing to suffer. And you don't have to suffer anymore. Like, just the willingness. You don't even have to go through it. You just, and I wanted to make his cloak look like a mouth or something weird, not something normal. Like, that's a hood, but it kind of looks like a monster. It looks like a snake mouth or something similar to that, which is the whole point, that he is the devil, but you can tell by the texture, it's sort of deceiving and difficult to fully render. I even tried to add like maybe an eye indication in here, but it's like only super subtle. Still trying to keep it look like a hood. And then you can compare it to the more natural looking hood that Jesus is wearing. When Jesus was struggling against the keenest of pangs, the pangs meaning his stomach, that's the word they use, of hunger, Satan said to him, "If thou be the Son of God, command these stones to be made bread." So he was pointing at the stones. This is the most readable image I've ever drawn. It's just his hood looks over, the wind is catching his hair, you got the hand, you got the shaded stones, you got this simple background, but it's very simple and readable, and it looks good. I didn't want to add too much detail all the time. I wanted to kind of keep it simple, just to break off from all these other images that have a lot going on in them. And then, but his suffering is to show us an example as he endures for us, and we must endure for him. He must not work a miracle for his own good. His miracles were all to be here for the good of others. So every time he works a miracle, it is always to showcase and help people heal in their lives. It's not to benefit him or get him a manipulative gain. And to the demand of Satan, he answered, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by the word of God." And that concludes the end of the first temptation. So each episode is going to be, well, not each episode, each page would be technically an episode, but that's the end of this first part, the first temptation, and then it's going to move on to the next one. So yeah, I'm going to need to work on getting these together tonight, which is my goal. That's about it. I was going to work on drawing these, but I think tonight I'm just going to iron out taking images, working on just the words, and I will work on drawing the comic at work, because at work I am, for some reason, I do better. I'm like more at peace with it. I'm not sure why that is. I'm just going to start by just showcasing it. I'm here now. All right. Showcasing it, but also at work, my mind's going. It's already going. And by the time I sit down on break, I can just get it done. I can plan out some of these images in my head if I want to, which is a good idea. My nose is so stuffy today. It's ridiculous. I can't drink this through this little straw. We got dragon fruit chunks stuck in here. They're good, but I can't do nothing about drinking this because they're like clogging it up. But yes, think about subscribing to my comic if any of you are interested and want to check out reading it in the future. I want to release at least this week 4 episodes. That's my goal. Ugh. All right. Let's move on to doing some gaming because I have not enjoyed a game at all in like a few days. Oh, I forgot I gotta fix the camera. This got moved because I was sitting here. I remember I angled it down. I don't know if you guys remember that at all. So you know what? Put this back right here. How far back can I set it and you guys could still see me is the real question. Yeah, I think it's alright. The camera angle's alright for now. I ain't gonna worry too much about it. Alright. Hold on before I completely plug in my controller. Oh yeah, bad news. So I was trying to apply for food stamps, and then they got back to me and told me I make too much money. Which they made it sound worse. The way it was written made it sound worse than it was. They made it sound like I needed to go to a hearing and go to court. I was like, what? And they said if I try to get food stamps in the future, that like there's legal issues with it. They're just so anal. The way they word stuff, it just sounds harsh. It does not sound nice. It made me really upset actually. Just to read it. But then I was like, you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, you guys can see me alright from here. There we go. Sending a kiss to my girl. Alright. So I got this cord for my friend, and I was like, I could use this as a phone cord or plug it in. I've never tested it out until today. Not once. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but I seem to draw better when I'm at work than being at home. I'm gonna test it out in this game real quick. I really don't get why I'm a better artist outside of my living area. Just out in the open. I could be on the streets right now and do better work on the spot than if I were to sit. And I think it has to do with the thinking part. You're sitting alone, you start getting deeper and deeper into thought, but there's not that sense of like urgency, like, oh, I better hurry up or I better get this right. But like I find peace in it. I find joy in the struggle and the challenge of coming at an art piece of urgency and efficiency. But I get the idea down better for some reason. I don't know why. Or I'll just like redraw. And it looks good, but it doesn't have the emotional impact that I need. This actually is pretty good. Okay. I just want the game that I want to test it on was a game that has very quick movements. Just to get a full feel for it. See how responsive this is. It shouldn't have any issues because the bandwidth for micro USB is less than USB-C, even at it for a cord for like this. It should not have any issues. We're gonna go back to playing The Last of Us, which has a lot of latency. Ugh. A lot of latency. Wait, what are we updating? Is that gonna fix the crashing for Hogwarts Legacy? Which I don't really care. None of this matters. Just a video game. Pause that. Also, I figured out something. My fan was turned off. I had unplugged it and never plugged it back in for some reason, which is why we had thermal throttling and no cooling, because the bottom below cooling platform it's sitting on is just off. I plugged it back in. I'm dumb. Same thing with how I forgot that my vents were closed yesterday. And I was like, why is my room so warm? And then my friend goes, your vents are closed. I'm like, duh. I think my girlfriend's busy watching me right now, which is nice. So I hope everything, you guys can hear it, the audio. I hope everything, you guys can hear it. That is worse. Why is the frame rate worse? No, like you could see that. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's visual effects. Okay, picture streaming rate normal. That's what I meant. We'll just leave it on 111. Yep, okay. It was a streaming rate. Yeah. It's still laggy, but not like totally unbearable. It's still bad. That's with FrameGen on. I already turned it off. VSync off. Frame generation off. What? 30 FPS. Halving our frame rate. But then there's screen tearing. That's the lowest latency I guess you can get. Yeah. Something else you could do is drop the resolution down a little bit. That actually is more responsive. I might just leave it on 900p. That's noticeable. Oh my gosh. You know another trick? There's another trick to do. It's ISLC, if I even have it still on here. Intelligent Standby List Cleaner. I'm gonna pull it up, see if it helps. We don't got it. See if I can close all this crap. That's my photo editor that I use. Okay. I was thinking about trying this, and I'm going to. I wasn't gonna worry about it until I started playing it today. Updated. Yeah, I'm gonna try it right now. Also, we'll run VRAM clean. Since we overshot the VRAM. Extract. Oh, there it is. It's the newest version, so shouldn't have any issues compared. 3.5. This is supposed to be 5. That's supposed to be a 0. There, 0.5 right there. Okay. Polling rate's really low. We're gonna leave it alone. It usually works great when you first run ISLC. For some reason, when it forgets your settings and you try it again in the future, it has some weird wonkiness. But it should have a higher response rate between controllers and game. I'm gonna try one thing. I'm gonna put the memory at 248. Stop. So sometimes it's better to give it more than less. And also, I don't know if you guys saw my post about whether I'm going to release a PC guide to for optimization. I said no. There's 2 reasons. One, I'm not trying to promote I don't want people to focus on gaming, but also the guide is kind of outdated for the use cases of current Windows. But here's the thing. Even though it's outdated for the newest versions of Windows 10 and Windows 11, it's not necessary anymore. Most computers run pretty fast. Anything with a 6-core CPU that runs at 4 GHz with a 20 series GPU will be fine for you. But also, here's the thing. I'm not putting my focus on gaming anymore as much as I need to focus on God, and I need to focus on my life and not be contradicting and promoting 2 different things. So yeah, this channel is going to be moving over to more art related content, and I'm sorry to admit that I'm not going to be making gaming tutorials, PC tutorials like you guys want. But if you guys have any questions during my streams, I'll answer those questions. I'm willing to interact with you guys. That's not saying no, I won't help you. It's just I'm not going to go all out and put my content focus on things that are not healthy, is what I'm getting at.
Yes, I don't want him running off. I'll be right back.
Gaming is a pleasure, but it's not important. It's a hard pill to swallow. It's an adult thing to accept, not just yeah, it's not just it's for everyone to just kind of say I need to dial back a little bit.
Jerry-rig this thing.
I gotta say that this did help. The ISOC did help. I'm actually just a much happier content creator since I've been going back to my art, back to my storytelling roots, where it's where I started, where I was going through a severe depression. I know that it made me a better person overall. Because here's the truth. I know God made me an artist for a reason, and I'm trying to find that reason and purpose again. I started out that way, and I forced myself to be something else. I forced myself to be somebody who was about, you know, laptops and PCs. But here's the truth. I don't think I was ever supposed to be that person. I think that I was in a lot of pain. That was just me trying to cope and hide my feelings in something else because people shut me down so much. They didn't support my artwork the way I wanted them to, which made me upset.
And there's that.
And because I put it on other people to make me feel fulfilled, I never had the satisfaction on going back to it. But now that I've put it to God, I'm giving it to the Lord to help me heal as a person. I know that that's who I really am. That's what He made me to be. You know, I was always an artist growing up. Always made things and created things from my heart. So I feel like it's an injustice to be so many things, spread myself so thin, to push my mind in that direction. And I know there are better guides out there now. There's better tutorials. And I noticed that, like I said, most of the stuff that I showed how to do would make the computer actually unstable. And I only actually put half of them, if not less, onto my system. And because my system runs so well, none of them need to be really implemented that much. I have not seen as much of a performance gain or whatever on this computer particularly because it was made to run games. It has to do with CPU bandwidth, the amount of RAM that's on here, and the RAM that's on here is 32 gigs. It doesn't need to be high speed because the higher speed actually pushes the CPU too hard, which the cooling system is crappy on it. But it's not too unbearable. It's just doesn't really work well. So I had to opt for a lower clock RAM, but had to be 32 gigs. I kept testing out the higher speed RAM. No bueno. Kept having problems. So going back, so it's like, okay, I got a high speed 6-core CPU, GPU that's got 6 gigabytes of VRAM. It's fine. It does the job. And actually, here's the real fact: the gaming doesn't really get improved until you bypass Optimus. The real hindrance to all gaming laptops, not just PCs, No. It's so difficult when I have to report somebody making really weird, disturbing noises that are like so disturbing that I don't know how to talk to the person about it. I don't know how to address it without going to Caitlin or Nicole being like, "What the fuck is this?"
Hey, I was thinking.
And I just texted about it just now.
That a fact.
Yeah. Can you imagine being up there all by yourself?
Can I imagine being up alone in space for a while? Yes.
Would you want to?
Would I want to be up in space alone for a while? No.
When I was a kid, I used to want to be a singer.
Shut up.
I'm serious.
Sing something.
No,
Come on, I won't laugh.
I don't think so.
Joel, please.
Alright. Here's the thing.
Aw.
I think the truth about my personality is I really just want to enjoy life, but bring peace, bring some real sense of purpose to myself and other people's lives through what I show as an example. And again, there's conflicts of interest in certain types of content that I make. I realize streaming is just that perfect balance that I can afford and can pull off because of editing and everything else. I can't afford to pay an editor. I don't get content support.
Firefly.
I get asked to do things, but I don't have a steady income from it. I only have so much time and energy that I could put into these videos. And That's just the truth. That's frustrating, you know? And if you guys want more from me, I'm sorry to say it. Like, I need more from you at the same time, but I'm not going to force anybody. I'm not going to be like, hey, you need to help me. No. I'm just going to put out what I'm going to put out at this point. And if anybody wants to unsubscribe and they're unhappy, that's fair. I'm not upset about that fact. That because I've changed so much on my channel, that it's like, you know, it's unrecognizable for you, or, you know, you might just not be interested anymore. That's fine. The truth is, I did all that research to optimize low-end systems just to get an audience and get attention. I wasn't really doing it for the right reasons. Even though it seemed like a good thing at the time, I look at it now as just, it's a scheming kind of broken way to gain trust and gain an audience when, in fact, it's a dying thing. Systems are just, the OS overall and everything has gotten better and better. In the next few years, basic PC will basically run as good, if not better, than a console. The OS is going to be so dang similar. Heck, like right now they're working on an even tighter knit game mode, like communication that shuts down unnecessary background things for the system. I mean, that's a current development. But my conflicts of interest are what my mind says is right versus what my heart says is right. And where I don't feel like if my heart is in something, why continue to beat myself over the head for it if I'm losing passion for it? Don't understand where I'm going right now. I think we're supposed to go to this gate. Yeah. So.
I'll stay with Callus.
I hate that name.
There it is. This won't budge.
And even broader of a scope or a statement would be, wouldn't you consider writing or drawing something that is more in reality, more in the moment with yourself, taking a break from electronics, a healthier option for yourself and for your mind than playing a video game? I now want to admit another thing is I believe working harder and saving up for a better system is a privilege, not a necessity. And if you have an old system that's not running well, give it away to somebody, bless somebody else. I know I'm speaking like totally different than what I used to say, but that's like kind of follows the lines of what Jesus is teaching us. Not to look for things to gain our own joy and pleasures, but to give away and love somebody else, or give away to somebody else that may not have as much as you do. I know that sounds crazy, like what? But just by considering and doing things like that, you're going to be a happier person. You might be sitting there, you know, pining and playing video games and sitting in your little corner, but there's somebody out there that wants and deserves those same things. I have gotten rid of systems so many times and started over, building up at least 3 different computers. This is my 3rd computer that I saved up for, that I was happy. I'm happy to have it. I'm grateful for it. But I'm not going to make it the priority or focus above Jesus or above people that I love, because their time is precious to me. Those moments are, you never get them back. I can get a video game back. I can get a computer back any day of my life and run it the same way I ran it a few months ago. Well, you may not have that girlfriend or parent or friend that you can't just say hi to them when you missed out on those moments. So that's the power I'm saying to you, the power of Jesus, the power of love, power of what the heart can be when it heals, is to be selfless, not selfish. And what I'm saying, it takes time. It takes time to learn that. And when you overcome this difficult construct of the mind, that I am different, I'm not hindered and I'm not held down by the limitations of joy and pleasure. I don't know how to describe that feeling to you, but it is so powerful. Nope, 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 nope. Dang. Nope. No bueno. Okay. Well, wait, what? Oh, it just starts me over to where I'm killing him. Oh no, 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 no. So stressful. So stressful. You know, another thing is I used to not be able to say no to people. I used to not make definitive guideline strong decisions like this. Like I'm being a leader for not just you but myself. I was not like this. I don't know how to put words into that, like, because it's like I'm learning what that means all over again. What it means to be strong and be a leader, not just for myself but for people I care about. If I care about you enough, I won't lead you into sin. I won't lead you into something that's going to make you worse off. And if I found you, I'm going to lead you into something that's actually better, more beneficial to your life. Come on. I should have just done the first part. In the first place. My bad. don't even care if I wasted as much as I did. Worth it. And here's also another fact. I'm just going to keep talking. If God said to me right now, I need you to give your computer away, or get like, which I've done, I've given my systems up, I would just do it because I know it's temporary. It's not going to stay there forever. My system might just randomly die. It might get a virus. It might go to crap. Am I gonna sit there and beat myself up and go, oh man, I can't game anymore like I used to? Dude, I can't tell you how petty I used to be. Like, I was the king of being petty. And I would just be upset, pouting, trying to figure it out, angry, cussing over a freaking computer. What a waste of my time. Why is he freaking out? Because I already killed the dude. That's funny. There's gotta be another way out. Yeah, it's good to be easygoing and let stuff go. I mean, big things that you think are so important, just let them go. And you say, hey, that sounds crazy. But I say, you're going to be a happier person. But not letting stuff get to you like that. How do I get out of here? I'm supposed to tap it. I held it down, which is dumb.
I should hold it.
I don't want to waste my flamethrower when I don't need to. It's in here. The outside. Check these rooms. You know what I think is beautiful? Because I've seen God provide for somebody completely everything they need. I mean, everything that they're promised without my intervention. I'm telling you, like, I promised them a TV, I promised them a fridge. And all God did was say, just pay for it. They were brought to me. So, my old roommate, I said, man, if you ever get your place, I want to be able to get you these things. And I promised him. Even though none of these things were on my list to be able to get, I got each of these items for $50. A fridge and a freaking TV. Then later he says, I want to pay you back. And I immediately knew in my heart, Jesus was speaking to me to say, yeah, no. Those are gifts. Those are for you. They're just out of my heart, out of like a promise. The fact that I want you to have these things. It's crazy. I saw it. I felt it. I knew. God just does that. He just does. And he has the power to give anyone anything and take it away at any time. This chair is given to me as a blessing. Like, That couch, everything I have was brought to me. These were free. I got those for free. That's strange. It's bizarre to me.
Joel, are you okay? What happened in there?
More infected. I'm fine.
Here, come up on the gate.
But like I said, ever since I opened up my life to that possibility or unknown, yeah, you do get things. You get taken care of. That's why I don't need to worry. Like I said, the food stamps didn't work out, and I got upset. I got petty. I got pouty over this big problem. But it was by my own interceding that I was upset. But it's not something I can fix because I make more than 2,000 by like 150 bucks, which isn't enough for me. The money I have for what I'm paying for. But at the same time, I get provided fruit and meat and things like that from my job. So it's like all I need to do is buy bread and small things. I just have to make it work.
Let's try the gate.
And not look at it in a negative way. Not look at it as I'm not getting my what I deserve, but look at it as I am being provided for. I just was trying to not have to take so much for my job. I was looking at it like that. Like, I want to take less and
Used them as a
take care of myself more.
Yeah.
But it looks like that's just not going to happen. I'm not going to be able to take care of myself fully. There's no way around that fact. And if I'm working at the job God wants me to work at, then things will be okay. I did pray about it too. I said, do you want me to be at this job? And I felt him say, wait, be patient, like be still. And then I prayed about getting more money, if I should ask my boss for a raise. And
I'd expect
he
to see
said,
now.
the day I prayed, today's the day, you gotta do it now. And I did. And the next day, I got the raise. So, I just gotta stick to the job.
Have you ever been to one of these?
What, university?
Yeah.
No, not as a student at least.
Why not?
I had Sarah when I was pretty young.
Were you married?
For a while.
What happened?
Okay,
Much?
too much.
Are we ever gonna find living fireflies?
We better.
Living firefly. I don't know why I thought of an actual bug. I've seen a firefly. And they're crazy. They look like a literal car blinker. A real life car blinker. Pulsating light.
Good baby.
Made by God. This beautiful luminescent bug. What the heck? It's crazy and cool. Something like that just exists. So simple too. It's not like trying to like say, hey look,
Spot over there.
I'm a glowing bug. Nope, it's just chilling, being its little self. The fact that Joel can move this is ridiculous. He must be like superhuman. There's no freaking way. With those rusty wheels and the freaking ground, this should be taking him a minute. Watch, I don't even have to let go. I can pull all the way back. Never mind. Never mind. Joe.
Not what I had
Right.
intended to do.
Right. I'll do it again. Same garbage can. He had to let go at that point right here. I got put inside the horse. Why does my brain want to check on resolution? Streaming rates of shadows. Quarter resolution. Medium. That's on ultra. Contact shadows. So everything on like those three settings. Whoa. I was looking at the grass. It looked fuzzy. It still looks fuzzy. Does this affect my frame rate response? Is my real question. Alright, I'm gonna turn those all back down to like low. Low. That looks better. That's like, it's not gonna affect the visuals as much, but does it make the frame rate move fast? It's so subtle I can't tell. Honestly, probably not. Putting these all on video. Mixture of ultra, high, and low. Can't even tell the difference between these. Moderate. Well, because we're not directly using those contact shadows unless we're in front of cars anyways. It's like, what's actually necessary for most of the shots? That's not always going to be there, so it can be on high. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on these.
All right, we're inside. Come on, kiddo, give me your hand. There you go.
Thanks. Let's look around.
Ah, doesn't affect the B ring unless I put that one on. True.
Hello? Where are they?
Wait, what?
This looks like a good spot.
So yeah, here's what I realized faith is. It's like you just gotta be open to impossible things. You actually don't need to be like trying to force them to happen or ask for them. And you get this misconception about it, the way Christians treat things. It's like all they want to do is just learn more about God. But the whole point is to just accept the impossible as it is and let the things that happen just happen. And don't be like wanting more or jealous or it's such a tight tilt balance of knowing impossible things are real, but not trying to force them or be jealous. That is how God works. Faith is a balance act. It is multiple steps. Like when you're asked to do something that is outside of your comfort zone, all of a sudden that God says, I want you to do this. Aren't those other crazy things I showed you not enough? And it pushes you a little bit further from your comfort zone. You just do it. Knowing that it's the right thing to do. Period. These are some BS upgrades. Nobody just wiggles their bag around and wipes it, and then all of a sudden it's capable of these things.
Now, there we go.
Yeah, like that. I can swap between them real quick. Not gonna lie. Alright. Do a healthy, medium, high. You don't really see a difference though. There's a big difference between, like, these look the same to me almost. Slightly crisper, slightly less. There's a big-ish difference between these two, but you could run these all in medium. See how the stream is doing. Alright, hold on. Text mode. Open mode. And done with this. I don't know why I put lowercase j. I feel bad now. I put lowercase j for Jesus. Also, why is the stream? Oh, stop. It says live. Okay. Here's the thing, I'm not gonna bend anymore. I'm gonna just make these noise complaints because I live here and it's just completely inconsiderate and nasty. The noises he's making are just weird. Like, I'm not saying weird, I'm saying wacko, like, what the F? You shouldn't be in there sounding like a pig getting, fucked in the butt. I can't describe what, other than that, that's what it sounds like. You shouldn't be sounding like that. I don't care what time of day. I don't care if it's a freaking, like, even a natural disaster, you shouldn't be making noises like that. Oh, it's not within sleep hour. What if people work at night? There are people that work at night. I sound like a total Karen now, but I'm just being honest at this point. It's crazy. It sounds like he's on drugs. I'm being honest. It sounds like he's high on some serious stuff. Whatever it is, whatever he's hopped up on while playing video games. I think other people here know what it is and don't say anything because they know what it is.
What's going on?
But I'm not playing this, game anymore where like I pretend it's not happening or I pretend I don't hear it. I'm not gonna be that guy. It's just, there's a bad vibe or energy to it. I'm not lying. There's a bad vibe to it. Also, it's a concerning thing, but like I don't want to get involved. I don't want to be like buddy buddy, like, hey man, what's going on? I just don't. Something's telling me don't. That it's just gonna suck me in, and it's just gonna not fix the problem. Weirdly.
Nothing useful.
Anything here but a bunch of medical mumbo jumbo.
I don't get it.
Looks like they all just packed up and left in a hurry.
Maybe not all of them.
Stay close.
Yeah, maybe I'm just complaining too much, but you know what? There's been days where I didn't complain. There's days where I just let it happen, and eh, just that shelf just unrendered. It did. It's gone. I gotta say, maybe these noises aren't just noises, like, they're kind of ruining my day, and I don't want to let them ruin my day. I'm trying not to let them ruin my day, but there's something going on. Like, it's just annoying, but it's not annoying. It makes me freaking stomach feel wrong. It makes me upset.
We found out where they went.
And I don't want to be that guy who bangs on his door and says, all right, enough of that. And then I start a fight or I talk to him. start something. Because I think when you're high and you're in your room, that you're not totally going to be thinking straight. Truth is, I don't want to cause injury to him or myself. If something goes down, I've seen some stuff being homeless, but it definitely looks and sounds like that.
So it's probably clickers, right?
No, clickers don't hide. At least it ain't clickers.
No fireflies either. Well, maybe in all that research, they turned into fucking monkeys.
Just keep searching, we'll find something.
You know, say, well, if you ask God, hey, I pray for more patience. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna put people in your life to make you irritated, frustrated. This is more than that. This is definitely more than that.
Looking for the fireflies, they've all left.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm dead. Or I will be soon. Got me some time to reflect. Been years that felt like we were... Fucking thing was a giant waste of time. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Come on. Looking for the others. They've all returned to St. Mary's Hospital in Salt Lake City. You'll find them there. Still trying to save the world. Good luck with that.
Do you know where that is?
Nova City.
Is it far?
It ain't close. Horseback.
What? Fireflies?
Get down!
Oh! Who the fuck are these guys?
It don't matter. We know where to go. Let's get the hell out of here.
Before I continue, let's switch my letter. Probably make some food. I don't know how, but I pinched my shoulder blades. Like they're tight. They're too tight. Be right back. Decided I'm gonna run my dishes because dishwasher actually empty and has stop dirty dishes in it. Might as well take advantage of the opportunity now. Or other people stick their stuff in there. Really have been waiting a little while on the day off. Got a good opening. Run my dishes. Alright. Well, yeah, some of these bowls need to go back to that kitchen. These gray ones, they belong to the house. I need them clean and put away for everybody. All right. Stack all this up here. I wonder if I can get it all carried down in one go. Yep, it's gonna be a little different. Alright. Mission accomplished. I did like 3 or 4 things. Made food. I informed people on information. I helped somebody with Cash App. I did so many things in just one going downstairs. That's it's pretty productive. Usually just go downstairs for one thing. One purpose. Alright. Gosh. Buffering's driving me crazy. Sorry, 32% on the phone. 32%. See where we're going. Oh yeah, I gotta go back down and get my noodles. Microwave for 6 minutes. The reason why I gotta cook them for 6 minutes is because it's on like a low power state. Hey. One hit. It took him multiple hits for me. Oh. Shouldn't have said that. I'm sounding pompous. And I kind of wish I made the other Molotov.
He's in here!
Rifle!
They see me, but they're not looking at me. Dang, he got it. He got it. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. There's gotta be a guy hiding in here. I'm just gonna waltz right in. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ooh, ooh. It's unplugged. I did not mean to. Hmm. Guess I'm going downstairs. Yeah. Don't follow the lights. That's what Schmeagle said. Come on, man. Who do you think you're playing against, huh? Huh? Nah, nobody. I'm invisible. I'm unseeable. Faster than light. As long as they're within the 2 lines, it doesn't matter. It always hits them. No aiming required. Not really. It's always the square button. Tap the square button. Win the fight. I'm dead. I'm gonna get my noodles. My noodles. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna fix my title and make it Big J. La. I'm ready. I got my noodles. Well, also I don't got any forks. I got 8 spoons. Yep. 8 spoons. Do I like to put in my noodles? Hot sauce. Single egg. 4 for extra added protein. I love putting kimchi, but can't afford that. So here's how I get the Thai paste. What am I saying? The Thai paste. That's how I do it. Get the back of the spoon. And you just get a little bit. It's got shellfish stuff in there too, which is good flavor. Like it adds a seafood, spicy seafood. Add on. See what kind of meat I can throw in here. That's good stuff. This pork, actually, I forgot about it, but it's so good. I just throw the rest of it in there. Half is good. Really, this pork is soaked in fat, so it never goes bad. The fat like seals it, protects it. It's really good. It's just like pineapple flavor. Like they put pineapple with it. It's good. Alright. I'll let these stew. I need to move all this art. All my pieces here. It's actually better if I sit here. I eat. I don't mind having the office chair behind it. You know, it'd be fun. I think it would be really fun to have like multiplayer split screen, like Lego games. Like, let's say in the future, my girlfriend sits here, I sit here, you know. Just an idea. Tell me the stream stopped. Let's see how long we've been going. Okay, 2 hours, that's pretty good. I'm not feeling like we're gonna be stopping or anything. Feeling pretty alright with it. 2 hours is my, like, you know, mark to take a little break. Check on how I'm doing. Like, mentally, here's the thing about myself. I will push myself past my actual limits. Mentally, physically, whatever I want to do. And I won't pay attention to my own needs after a while. I don't know what that personal behavior is. Or your personality behavior, why I'm like that. But it shows endurance, but at the same time, since I've overshot myself so much, I try not to do that. Now I'm trying to gauge within boundaries of, reasonable self-treatment.
I don't see anyone. Let's go.
Poor Joel.
Joel? How are we doing?
Doing great.
Can you handle the window?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope. He shouldn't handle it, but he's gonna handle it.
Come on, move! Shit.
I see you. Come on, man.
Alright. Just stay here. I'm gonna flank this asshole.
Ellie. Those were my friends you killed. Come on out. You want to do this the hard way?
Yeah, do it the hard way. I'll just sit back. Got him. Oh, she got him. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. I really have faith. Oh, those are good.
Okay.
That's really good.
Now come on!
That's almost like stop your stream, enjoy your noodles. Good.
Move it.
Ooh.
There's no one here. Hurry. You're doing good. Just keep at it.
I'm coming.
Through these double doors.
I wonder why frame gen makes the motion blur go like it's not noticeable anymore. If it's even still on. No, it's multi-pass full resolution. Yeah, it's like without it, I notice the motion blur.
Here, lean on me.
No.
Oh, can you walk?
Yes.
Then fucking walk.
Jeez, Ellie. Gee. I miss the noodles. I'm like actually missing them. Having a relationship pull between these and the game. I might have to make another one of those later. It's that good.
Come on.
It's that good.
There's the exit. Just a little bit more. Come on.
Ellie. Wait up.
Joel?
Behind you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. No.
The kid's got a gun. Watch out. Hey. Shit.
Shit.
You little shit.
Oh! Oh! That was horrible.
Joel. Here. Stand up. Put your arm around me. Alright. Let's go.
You should have been helping me the whole
I
time.
swear to God. I get you out of this. You're so singing for me.
Now Ellie can barely stand because she got hit in the head. Walk all over these guys.
Wait here. I'll get the door.
Take your time.
Come on.
Fuck. Oh shit.
Come on.
Just
These guys literally look like they just walked out their door to survive day one every time. They got the day one vibes. How did they even make it this far?
Can you get on?
How did you do it? Shouldn't have.
I think we're safe.
You're literally like they're all paid actors. That's what they look like and act like. I'm a guy with a gun. Oh no.
Oh, get up, get up. You gotta tell me what to do. Come on, you gotta get up. Joel.
Oh my gosh. That's like every cutscene animation, quality wise, that we've seen before, like in 2010. This is what cutscenes looked like. Now games look like cutscenes. It's kind of trippy.
You'll just startle it.
He's using all the engine like live, like all the information from the engine that we've already placed into the game. It's gonna transition right from there to in-game. So cool.
Where'd you go?
It's so cool. See? See that? I'm eating noodles, man. These are too good. They're so good. They're like you know, like that perfect barbecue chip flavor. They taste like the barbecue chip Lays. That's what this tastes like. You can't stop eating them. Sweet mama. You're so good. So good to me. Best noodles you can make. Mm. I'm being careful because I got a freaking spoon. I don't want to scoop them all the way out. They get everywhere. Mm. I don't think noodles could get better than that. It's really hard to beat, and it's a simple thing. It's the fats that came from that barbecue pork, pulled pork, the pineapple spice flavor, the mango. There's mango in it. I put a little bit of that roasted garlic hot sauce and Thai chili paste and an egg. That's not a lot of ingredients. Well, it kind of is. But oh my god. Tastes like a bag of barbecue Lays. Ugh. Sorry, God. I try not to say your name in vain, but oh my gosh. It's like the tastiest thing. It's like heaven as noodles. And it's that sweet barbecue flavor. Ooh, it's so good. Fruity, zesty, garlicky. Oh, baby, know what that's worth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. I know. No. So yeah, I can handle 55. I'm happy with this frame rate not going too low. It's perfect. It's manageable. Ellie, you're running fast enough. You're good. You're like running a little too fast for a human. She's at Mach speed. She's at Usain Bolt levels. 150 miles an hour. I guess I got sneakity sneak. So I go to circle. Go in a circle one more time. Bring around the rosy posy. This is the exact same spot I killed this deer the first time. Ah, no. I'm not lying. That's exactly where I ran around in the whole circle. Once around, shot him. Where you at? I know he's just yo. I know it's like he's just around. Circle of life, and it rules us all. Mm-hmm. This game's so pretty. It doesn't need a lot, but it's good. A lot of the stuff was actually already built into the game that just added on a few more things. No joke. Wait, I lost him. You know, running in ice or cold is actually really satisfying. Like, it stresses the lungs because of the cold air, but it is, like, intense. And it feels good at the same time. Because your body, when you heat it up and it's getting cooled down, you can do more. It's kind of intense on the lungs. So you breathe a little slower, you don't breathe it all in. It's kind of trippy. You're already cold, so you just do like a slower breathing kind of thing.
How are you still alive?
Yeah, that's a good question. Oh, we've been led up here. You know, there's a zombie deer. That's why he's still kicking. That's why he eats chicken. That's why he be licking. And I said, other people's dead. Frozen popsicle corpses. And 'cause he's a zombie deer, he's a zombie deer. Yeah, yeah, zombie deer. I said zombie deer. I made up a song. That's it. That's the whole song.
What is this place?
This is not a place where I belong. Mountain Mama. Nope. Take me home.
Oh, great.
She never walked in here.
Everything's cool.
This looks like that place the dragon from Skyrim burned down before I joined the Imperials. Just updated. You see what I'm saying here? It looks real similar. It's got the same build. Zombie deer, it's a zombie deer. Alright. Hey.
Who's
Hey,
there?
buddy.
Come out!
Hello?
All these guys.
We just want to.
Why? Yeah, the more recent memories of the game.
In your eyes. Ditto for Buddy Boy over there.
She's too good. You don't want to mess with her. She can pull 2 arrows out of her bag in like a split second.
Friend James. From a larger group.
0.0.0.1 of a second. She can pull 2 arrows.
So am I.
Faster than Legolas.
Women and children. All very hungry too.
Well, maybe we could trade you for some of that meat there. What do you need? Weapons?
Ammo, clothes.
Medicine. You have any antibiotics?
We do. Back at the camp. Welcome to follow us
I'm
back.
not following you anywhere. Buddy boy can go get it. He comes back with what I need. The deer is all yours. Anyone else shows up,
You put one right between my eyes.
that's right.
See, it's a good negotiation right there. She's actually more reasonable and a better leader than all these other people here.
Come on.
She's got clear, definitive choices that running through her brain
Rifle.
all the time.
Of course.
Everyone else got devious motives.
Back up.
Like, if you really want to do anything, you would have done it right then and there. But, you know, these are paid actors. They just started surviving, like, yesterday. So,
You, mind if we take some shelter from the cold?
nope.
Bring him with us.
Y'all should be gunning him now. You're not supposed to wait that long. Y'all could just eat a little bit of it. Like a leg.
You know, you really shouldn't be out here all on your own.
I don't like company.
I see. What's your name?
Plus, it's an outdoor refrigerator. It'll keep the
I
meat,
understand it's not easy.
you know, from going bad. But still, when it dies, the bile and stuff releases through the system. You're supposed to cut it out
It'll be just fine.
pretty soon. Within at least half an hour. Hey, buddy. Had a gun on you the whole time.
Sorry.
Saying his first rodeo.
Really like my rifle back now.
No, you have your pistol.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Yeah, she knows how to use it.
No matter what, we have to keep them out. Let's hope they don't find him.
They're gonna find him. They can smell it at. You can sniffity sniff. They got crazy noses. Plus, you got a fire going, bro. Oops, my bad. There we go.
Way to go, kid.
Wait, no, I want the ammo. I want the ammo. I don't know why I hit the square button thinking that was it.
Give me a hand with this.
Alright. Yeah, he would have thrown me at the zombies if he really wanted to do something bad to me. I don't know. Okay.
Run in through the windows.
Come on. There we go.
More infected on this side. It's a big pack. They must have followed.
Maybe they followed you and your friend.
It doesn't matter. We're stuck in this together.
Are we? I want a mod that lets you automatically choose to shoot him. Oops. But you're wiggling around, please. Oh, nope. He just gives me rifle ammo. This guy an infinite rifle ammo guy. Oh, no. Rude. Okay, the health pack's in here.
Oh, Lord, there's a whole lot of them coming at us.
Yeah, I see him.
I'm gonna wait. I said literally I'm not gonna waste my shot in my head just now. Oh no 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 no. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Get him! Get him! Thank you, bud. Thanks. Alright, round two. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay.
Come on. I'll block their path. Cover the stairs.
I'm glad I took the time to grab some ammo. Oh, you can do it on your own this whole time. You didn't need me. Oh, nope.
Follow me through here.
Okay.
Why did you make me open the drawer when there's nothing in it? Nothing inside. Oh my gosh, I hate this part.
Set foot in this place.
I hate this part of the game.
Lucky break.
This part is stupid because you gotta climb down. No. No. Okay. I feel like being a bad guy. I said I'm not confident in reporting anymore. I'm not confident in any of this because somebody's obviously getting high on drugs. They're obviously playing it off. And then the person I'm supposed to go to just goes, oh my gosh. I'm done. I live with 5-year-olds here that don't want to deal with the problem.
Right behind you.
They don't want to deal with it. They're supposed to. I'm not supposed to be involved or anything. It's just, why the frick is somebody making noises like that? They need to stop. And it shouldn't be anything that I'm supposed to be legally involved in. Period. Because it sounds like they're on drugs. But not just like,
Hey, kid,
I don't know.
all
I
right?
don't want to know what they're on. I don't want to know what it's about. I just want to stop.
Get out of there!
Nobody else makes noises like that. That's the problem. People get loud, people, it makes sense. Okay. But what I'm hearing in that room is not normal. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know, I might just be complaining too much, but you know what? I have not complained. Usually I just listen to it. But like, gosh. I pay too much to live in a place that's just allowed to... People just allow this stuff. It's crazy. You shouldn't be paying I pay $1,000 a month. Shouldn't be paying that much for it to be like this. Period. And I'm not normally a person who complains a lot about anything. Don't. I usually just like, okay, whatever. Somebody yelled outside, or someone's a little loud. But when I hear someone who literally sounds like they're like, I can't word it any other way, demon possessed, they sound like they're like crawling up the wall, like flipping around, screaming and gargling and screeching and screaming and carrying on like that, it rubs you the wrong way. It does. Makes me feel weird. I need to stop talking about it.
You all right?
There you are.
Come on. Door's this way. That was so close. We need to get up there.
Doesn't this guy turn into like a total maniac later? That he didn't want to kill me, but like he had worse plans for me. I think I remember that. Joel finally kills him. It's like this crazy thing.
Here. Come here. Boost me up.
Ready? You be quick. Keep a lookout for those things.
I know.
Everything all right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Cause there's still one down here. Maybe he's just always been there the whole time.
All right.
Through here. We need to find a way out of here.
Yeah, no shit.
You ought to watch your language.
Okay, old man.
Gotta be a way out of here.
Wait. There's more of these. I should have waited, not made one to pick it up. My bad. Okay. Get another one of these. All right.
Keep your eyes open for anything we can use.
See anything?
It's a dead end. How on earth did they use this building?
So what do we do?
We hold our ground.
Is there any other choice?
We die.
Right.
Get ready.
Oops.
You hear that? They're on the roof.
I know.
Wonder if I can increase the sensitivity. Mouse, that's not controller. Okay, it's a little bit better actually, not gonna lie. Oh no, I tried. I was like, well, I gotta heal up. I'm gonna die. He's gonna die either way. Dude, my bad. Sorry. Get ready. Oh. I think the trick really should be to stay down here. He's already dying. What was my fault? That was too close. Oh, man, again.
You hear that? They're on the roof.
I know.
Oh, nope. My bad. No, no, no.
We're doing fine, kid.
It doesn't feel like it.
Just stay focused. We'll make it. Here come more.
How many of these things are there?
No idea. Just keep at it.
Oh, nope. Hmm.
Big fucking guy.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
It's a bloater.
What?
One of those big fucking guys.
Oh my god. Oops. No! Rude! Ah. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yep. Oh. Wait. What time is it? It's almost 9. I gotta be quiet.
It's a bloater.
What?
One of those big fucking guys. Big guy's down.
That was actually easier to do. Alright.
Hey, kid.
Yeah.
You know, I think we did it.
Like we killed all of them?
Oh, don't sound so disappointed.
More like disbelief.
I'll check the bridge.
Question: do all the upgrades from Joel transition over to Ellie?
Listen,
No infected.
no infected. What'd I tell you? All right, let's head on back. Check on that buck of ours. Well, you handled yourself pretty nice back there. Whew. I'd say we make a pretty good team.
We got lucky.
Lucky? No. No such thing as luck. Now, you see, I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Sure.
Well, I do. And I can prove it to you. Now, this winter, that's been especially cruel. A few weeks back, I sent a group of men out nearby town to look for food. Only a few came back. They said that the others had been slaughtered by a crazy man. And get this, he's a crazy man traveling with a little girl. You see, everything happens for a reason. Don't get upset. It's not your fault. You're just a kid. James, lower the gun.
No way, David. I'm not gonna let her go.
Lower the gun. Now give her the medicine.
The others won't be happy about this.
Yeah, well, that's not your concern.
Move the fuck out of the way.
You won't survive long out there. I can protect you.
No thanks.
She didn't keep their gun. Where'd she put it? Where'd she put the gun? Oh, it's on her back. Okay.
Let's get out of here. Joel? I only managed to get a little bit of food. But I did get this. Move your arm. Here we go. Sorry.
Poor Joel.
Hold on. That's it. You're gonna make it.
You gotta start a fire, Ellie. Can't leave him like that. It's too cold for that. We just inject you with antibiotics, dude. He should be dead. Should be. Doesn't mean I want him to be dead.
They tracked me. I'm gonna draw them away from here. I'll come back for you.
It's actually my least favorite part of this whole part of the game. 'Cause these guys, they're weird. They got the weird creeper vibes.
We even sure she's here.
There were horse tracks down the fucking street. She's here.
Hey, I got her! Get your ass over here!
What are you waiting for? Shoot her!
But David said...
Fuck Dave!
No!
Shoot her now!
I just literally don't even have to do anything. It's just on rails. I don't even have to point where I'm going. The whole sequence.
They want from us.
You can kind of control it, like I think. I don't know.
Over here!
Get away!
Hit the horse! Hit the fucking horse!
Oh man. No. Shit.
Where is she?
I'm gonna quit this part for now. Save. Yeah. Might as well finish this. I don't know. I think I'm actually a little bit upset. Like, I've been upset today, but like, I think I need to go away and pray or something because I'm feeling worse. It has to do with what's going on down the hall, but it's like, it's worse than that. I don't know. I just need to be alone and kind of deal with it. Because I think it is spiritual. I think it is something evil coming through somebody. There's no way. The sounds he makes don't sound human. They don't sound normal. It's what I'm trying to get at. And it's been going on for months. And it's gotten worse lately all of a sudden again. Like, kind of dips and it's nasty and then it gets real crazy. And I've been nice, you know. I don't know where to begin with it, but I don't want to let it ruin my day, per se. Not trying to. But I think I do need to go away for a little bit and just pray about it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next Thursday or Friday. I hope you're all doing okay. See ya.